the littlest, dumbest fucking shit, you need me. So stop playing with me.
The next year you gonna be famous. You and your friends is gonna be famous. Y'all gonna go to YouTube Black, have a great time, spend millions of dollars, travel the world with each other, and live a good life. You just gotta start this shit, mean this shit, and do this shit. Period. Woo! Okay.
And believe in this shit. That's the number one.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is D Boogie, and today we're gonna have a debate about it. My first video is including my two friends. Over here is Sharday, and over here is Candy Can, which is Candice. And we're gonna have a couple of topics, and we're gonna just discuss it amongst each other, and have you guys watching. You guys can debate about some of your opinions and things in the comments. Let us know like who you agreeing with, who sound crazy. Just interact with us, see what's up. So, ladies, you guys want to introduce yourselves, even though I kind of already did.
Okay, so, hey y'all. I'm Coco. Y'all gonna be seeing a whole lot of me, so get used to it.
That's period.
And you're gonna be seeing a lot of me too. I'm sure they her best friend.
We all met in high school. So that was what?
Yeah. Almost 10 whole years ago.
Almost. No, right.
Yeah.
Right, we started 2010, yep.
Damn.
Wow, yeah, so almost 10
I've been out of
years.
school almost 6 years.
Yeah, damn we go. Shit. Why you gotta say it like that?
Oh, my bad.
So we're gonna get right into the topics. The first topic, unfortunately, Candy Can, will be relationships. So this topic, we're gonna just talk about like what our relationship goals are, like what type of partner we have or are looking for, past relationships. Basically, just anything involving relationships. It could be the good relationships or the bad. So, who want to start?
You started.
Me or Candy?
You go ahead.
For y'all who don't know, I'm like in love right now. Okay, go. No, okay, so boom. Yes, I do have a boyfriend right now. Me and him have been talking since May, so that hasn't even been that long that we've been talking. But he's like exactly what I've like wanted. Like my friend Amber, she told me, because I was single for a long time, she told me to write in my notes like my dream dude. I'm like, okay, cool. So I wrote them down, and eventually he just, like, life just aligned. Yeah. And it's crazy because, like, I've known him, but I didn't know him. I knew of him, but not knew him. So it flew kind of fast and easy. The only thing about it was the fact that it was so damn easy because the relationship before that, or the situation before him, was very toxic. And it's like, I lost myself in that situationship, so I didn't think I was ready for an actual relationship. So when it came, it was a lot that I had to adjust to and like actually have like a man present, because I'm used to just like doing my 1-2, all right, see you next Tuesday kind of vibe. So it was definitely different. Ain't nothing wrong with it for sure. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just I wasn't used to doing my own thing. So to do something with somebody and they feel the same way you feel, have the same goals you have, it's like refreshing, because people our age don't really, like care about relationships. Like we have a lot of trust. We got just codes and fingerprints and all that good stuff. Like it's not no big deal about like kicking it. But like, what are y'all intake on relationships? Like, do y'all feel like it's kind of overrated for our generation? Do y'all feel like people our generation can't trust? Because I see a lot of people that have problems with trust or communication. So how do y'all feel about it?
I feel like most people our age, well, dudes mainly, they just want their cake and eat it too. It's like nothing is solid nowadays. You can't find nobody solid or real, or that's gonna give you the real.
I was gonna say, I feel like people don't have enough confidence within themselves for the relationship to be solid. Because if one person is like, okay, I got 100% faith in you, I'm not gonna go through your phone, I don't feel like I should, and then the other person like, well, even though you don't go through my shit, I'm still gonna go through. It's not not gonna work out at all.
That's where y'all need to talk and be on the same page.
But that's the thing. You can tell a person 1,000 times, like, I'm not gonna hurt you, I'm not gonna do
and
this,
it still happens.
and it still happens, or they feel like it's gonna happen to the point where they kind of basically wishing it up, basically.
So what I feel like with our generation is that we all got hurt that one good time, and then like after that, it's more like, nah, I can't trust you because
So,
this
like,
person told me the same
what do you
thing.
consider hurt?
Like, okay, let's say you and the guys talking, y'all in the cupcake phase, everything good, fine, dandy. Y'all both said like y'all fears about relationships and like what y'all want, and then you know y'all on the same page, but then he cheat. Then when y'all break up, it's gonna be.
I never had a heartbreak before.
Really?
Never.
That's good.
Wow.
That shit sucks.
Because I'm the heartbreaker.
I'm the heartbreaker. I'm the
No.
heartbreaker. I rip the hearts out.
No, on some real shit though. I always go into a relationship like I'm not gonna walk. I'm gonna make you leave me before I leave you. But the way this shit always work out is like I have to, because it's just too toxic. I'm not gonna stay. I would be dumb if I was to wait for you to walk away when I got 2 feet. The fuck? The fuck? But honestly, I never really was like in no serious relationship where I found out a nigga cheated, or like all my niggas, if they did cheat, they were just respectful enough to not let me find out.
Okay, so before we get to cheating, because cheating is actually a topic for tonight. So before we get there, tell me your ideal relationship. Like, what do you see? Like, what do you envision yourself having the next couple of, whether years, months? Like, what is your ideal relationship?
My ideal relationship would be us both being bosses. We both definitely handling our business, traveling, because I definitely want to travel. Just having enjoying each other's time.
That's all it's
I think
about.
that's the main thing. Yeah.
What's the point of being in a relationship if you can't enjoy each other?
And then don't get it wrong either. It's gonna be some conflict sometimes.
Of course.
But you know what I'm saying? If y'all strong enough, it's gonna work out. For sure. And definitely always keep God first.
Period. Yeah. I prayed about mine. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I prayed about mine.
I didn't. But anywho, y'all, I'm married. So I'm gonna just get that out the way right now. I'm married, so don't mind me and the shit that I'm saying.
And that's kind of why I want to talk about relationship, because it's 3 perspectives. Because Sade is single, I'm in a relationship, and she's completely married. So that's 3 stages of, relationship. So I wanted to kind of have y'all both, because it's kind of like, I don't want to just be like, oh, lovey-dovey, and then you feeling like, fuck these niggas, and you feeling like, up and down, because that's what a marriage is. So it's like, that's why I wanted us to be together.
Okay, so my ideal relationship is freedom. It's the freedom to just be yourself and don't worry about what I feel like your significant other should be the last person you worried about judging you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Perfect. Everything else is gonna come as long as you do that. You feel what I'm saying? And trust, all that shit is gonna come as long as you able to be yourself and your partner can be themselves and y'all could just be one.
Cute.
Yeah. Doing things.
No. So I'm glad we got that out the way. So the next topic I wanted to discuss was actually cheating. The reason why I wanted to discuss cheating, just like I said earlier, it's 3 perspectives, so it's 3 different stories, 3 different backgrounds, because basically I wanted to go through the flow of a relationship. So the first topic was relationships, then we're going to go to cheating, and then we'll go how to get over a breakup. So it's basically stages to get you along whatever stage you're in currently. So with cheating, I want us to discuss a time where we got cheated on, or if you were a cheater when you cheated. And basically, like, I want you to walk them through, like, your emotions and your feelings about that particular situation.
Damn.
So, since you got a lot to say, we'll let you go last.
But I gotta tell y'all that the people that I cheated on, they don't know I cheated on them to this day. And I ain't in no relationship with them, but still I don't want to look like a bad person, so.
Man, make up a name, Pooh. Make up a name. Think about it. Think about
Ooh,
it. Think about it. We'll come back.
like,
We'll come back. We'll come back. Sade, do you have a story you want to tell, Pooh?
Come back to me.
But ain't you go? Okay, I go. Don't breathe. So one particular relationship where I got cheated on, I was talking to this guy. He was very popular on Instagram, and I didn't let that bother me. You know, I'm solid. You know, I know what I got.
Period.
I know where you're going. So either way, I was solid in a relationship. We used to go on dates, kick it, all that good stuff. But no lie, it was a lot of red flags that I decided to ignore, and that was my fault, because I'm the type that even if you're at a low, I want to build you up. I want to just toss you away.
That.
Yeah, but I should have paid attention to some of the red flags in the beginning, and I probably wouldn't have got hurt at the end. But either way, he was very famous on Instagram or whatever. Me and him would kick it, talk on the phone all the time, everything. We were from two different sides of Cleveland, so it wasn't like, and I didn't drive, I still barely do, but it was back then where it was like we was catching rapids and buses and everything to see each other. He was famous on Instagram. He did this little 1-2 or whatever. So one day in particular, I was doing my creeping, because I creep when I do what I do when I do it, basically. So it was this one picture he posted, and this girl, a lot of people commented before, but this one girl in particular commented something that just caught my eye, and I'm like, who are you? So I clicked on her page. Of course, it's private. But like something in the bio was like insinuating that she could have been with him. So I'm like, because his name started with a letter that's not really a common name. So when I seen it, I'm like, I feel like you know, doing something. So I'm being who I am. I added a trick to my page, like, what's up, Pooh? I want to know who you are. Hey. So when she added me back, so when she added me back, before she even added me back, I confronted him about it. I'm like, you know, who is she? Like, what is this? And he just like, oh no, that's like my left hand. We ain't nothing. That's just my friend. Yada yada. Sister. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay. We'll figure out. Your sis got the same story you do. So I added her, and I wait in. She finally accepted. So she accepted me. So I'm going through her stuff, and I'm seeing like pictures that she posted, and he commenting, she commenting, all that of shit, right? So I'm like, okay, so you're caught. So I call him, and I'm like, yeah, so about that, your left hand again, that's your left hand? He like, yeah. I'm like, so y'all ain't got nothing going on? No, nothing at all, yada yada. So me being me, I DM'd the girl. I said, so what's up? Like, you know, like, are y'all talking? Like, what's going on? So she tried to play it off like she wasn't, and then tried to start deleting stuff. So before she deleted it, I was able to catch the stuff that I needed to catch anyway. So by this time, I just called him like, bro, like, cut the shit. Like, we're going to just end it here. Because first of all, not only are you a sloppy cheater, which is one thing I fucking hate, not only are you a sloppy cheater, because it's not like you was hiding her or she was hiding y'all love. You out here just kicking it with the lady. So just go ahead and be with her. So I basically just broke it up with him. Like, you know, I don't got time to be getting cheated on by, like, come on now, relax. So we left it at that. So, of course, he swear pronounced. I bet he still to this day, if I asked him if I was calling, he'd be like, I never cheated. You did. You got caught. You got caught.
End of the story.
Glad you did, because I'm happy where I'm at, but it's still the facts. So, from that, it just made me realize, like, when you see some red flags, some signs, you gotta listen to your gut more than anything. Because if me listening to him, I would have never added her. None of that would have never happened if I would have never followed my intuition and my gut. So that's definitely important when you dealing with a cheater or get cheated on. Would any of you ladies like to take the platform next?
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all about a story when I cheated.
She's like, you in an AA meeting.
My name is Candace.
I did cheat before.
I have cheated before, but it was only in one relationship on one guy. That's it. I've only ever cheated on one guy. We not gonna say who that guy is.
And you know that they don't know.
It's a secret. If you hear the story, you might know who you are, but
You're big, but y'all don't know him.
so, once upon a time, no, I'm just saying. Okay, so I was in a relationship with this guy, and we had got into a relationship, like, kind of on some weird, fishy stuff. So I don't even understand how I thought it would even work out in the first place, because it's so weird and fishy. Like, so we ended up getting in a relationship, and I don't know, he was trying to be kind of like a father / more of a big brother. So you didn't feel all the intimate love. And so I met this dude at a gas station. And he told me I got a pretty smile. And if you know me, I love compliments.
You had me right there. Real
I mean, really, this smile right here. Okay, thank you. What's your number? No, I'm just playing. So we had eventually ended up linking up again. And me and the dude was going through some things at the time. I don't know. It's probably some weird, because he was very insecure, like very like crazy. Before I even cheated on him, I had been accused of cheating like 50 times before I actually cheated. So I'm like, shit, fuck it, let's do this shit.
Yeah.
What you gonna know that you already don't know? Supposedly. So we ended up linking. Me and the boy ended up linking back up. We shit. Okay, so the first night we chilled, he was a drug dealer, and he was younger than me. And so we was chilling. I was sitting in the car with him. We was busting licks, plays, whatever the fuck you want to call it, all night. And then it's time for me to go back home, and I get home, and he's sitting. My ex-boyfriend is sitting in the driveway waiting for me. Now I'm in the car with this guy, and I've been ignoring all his. Do airplane mode really work? Okay, because he swore that my phone was ringing and he was getting through, and I was sending him the voicemail. Whatever. I tried to play the shit off, but it didn't work. So he was calling me the whole time. Then I just ended up cutting my phone off. Then he was just sitting there waiting for me in my driveway.
So how did you know?
What, that he was in my driveway? Because me and the nigga rode past the house. Because he was about to drop me off at home. Because I'm like, well, if I'm not answering this nigga phone calls, he just gonna go home to his mama house or something. I don't know. I didn't think he would sit in my driveway and wait for me. Like, damn, I want to go home. I don't want to be with this nigga no more. Like, at this point, now I'm stuck with him because
you couldn't go to the back door or nothing because he right there posted.
Right there in the middle of the driveway, like, bruh. So we creeping past. This nigga literally starts following the car.
What?
So
I was literally up under the fucking seat like that. I'm like,
where did you see?
No, he didn't see me. He don't know nothing about this. And we good.
I don't think this is getting juicy.
But so the dude, he kind of like sped off. He was like, damn, this nigga following me. But he couldn't have known that it was, he didn't see me in the car. It was just probably a feeling like, that gotta be that bitch. She gotta be in the car.
He probably just started to roll past 4 times already.
Oh Lord, cause we rode past at least like 2 times. So he eventually ended up like, we ended up losing him, I guess, if he was following. I don't know. I was up under the seat. I don't fucking know. I was
hiding. Either way it went, I was in the floor.
I wasn't there. So you feel me? Like, but we had then we had to chill the whole night. I didn't plan on having sex with him, but because he was in my driveway and I had to stay with him, and then we was in that truck, it kind of happened. But I didn't want to cheat on him.
I didn't even have to know that, but I'm glad you put it out. Share your story, sis.
I'm just saying though, I really did not plan on being with the nigga like that. But then, but the way he pushed me, everything he did literally made it easier for me to do this shit, kinda.
So
Like, cause
it's
if
the
you would
fact
have
that
let
he
me
was
go home, I
insecure.
would have went my ass up in the house and get that nigga no piece of pussy that night, and probably would have never gave him no pussy ever. You feel what I'm saying? Let's say the punana.
Mm.
I wouldn't have never gave the dude no punana in the first place if you wouldn't have been so far up my ass. Like, get out of there.
Not get out of here.
Get out of there. It don't want you in there. Like, go the fuck home or something. Like, but that's just one time. Oh, that's
We
just
We gonna leave it at that, Karen.
No. Okay, wait.
Sure did. Tell me what's side.
Let's see. So I was dating this guy for I think almost a year, and around Valentine's Day, he ended up not exactly. He had the nerve to not answer my call. We always FaceTime, talk, this, whatever. So it was like, what's up with that? I gave it a few, like maybe an hour or two, and then I called him again. Still nothing. So then I think later on that night, I ended up going to the nature house. And then, so we all there, I'm telling them whatever. End up calling him off our other friend's phone. And he answered.
No, he did.
Answers the phone like a dumbass. And I ain't saying that, I just hung up. I'm like, okay, bad. But he did that for like did I confirm the next day? I can't remember.
No, because it was like a break. Because remember, it was like 3 days.
It was like a break. Because he said he claimed he was in jail.
Yeah, because they ain't talked for like 3 days.
Yeah, he claimed he was in jail. Because, I mean, he did have a warrant. But, I give it to him. That was a good ass excuse. But then you fucked up. Not answering my calls, but you're answering
Somebody else's call.
And I just made that call right after I made
she
call
called
from my
on her
phone.
phone, then called
Like,
her.
That's stupid.
It's fuck. He a dumbass.
Like,
then,
I would have been like, no, this bitch is her friend.
Obviously, he wasn't thinking. But you know,
I'm not answering no call that's not saved. Like,
exactly. Like, I don't pick up no phone call.
I'm already dodging one person. I'm about to sit here and answer an unknown number.
Exactly. So then, like, them couple days went by. He ended up coming over. And so that's when I just basically confronted him, like, okay, if you were also locked up. Oh, yeah, because he ended up hitting me up. And then
the audacity.
That's when I was like, you know, come over so we could talk or whatever. He thought it was just going to be like a regular little chill day with a numb. So I thought you were in jail. I was. Oh, so if you was in jail, how were you answering your phone? Yeah. Oh, my mama had it. So your mama sound like you?
Yeah.
Your mama like, I mean.
Genetics.
What's up? Right. What's up?
Stop telling me. So yeah, basically, you know, I just put two and two together.
And then what the fuck
he was messing with somebody else. What did he say? I really can't remember. That was like,
because I would really be waiting for a reply like.
Technically,
but then like
she
I think
she was supposed to handle it though.
I think like a day or two after that, he ended up sending me a long ass paragraph. Oh, I love you. I've been in love with you. I'm sorry I did this to you.
I hate niggas that send paragraphs. That's some weak ass shit right there.
Really? I love paragraphs.
No, I do. But it's just like
what's in the paragraph.
When you know you done messed up, like it's just like
yeah.
Like for something like that, a paragraph's not enough. I need like flowers. I need you pulling up. I need you acting crazy. Like I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Actually, act like you need to be forgiven.
Yeah.
Like that paragraph, I'm gonna be like, oh, guys, cheat. Like
yeah,
no,
right.
Like,
I need
to
something
do
way
something
more
extra. Like send me a cake, some flowers, send my mama a gift card. You're gonna do a lot of stuff to make me like, okay, he's trying, or you know, he really feels sorry.
Yeah.
But I don't play with that cheating. You got one time to cheat on me though, and I'm not even capping. I can't see myself being with you because I feel like in a relationship you have so many opportunities to do wrong that you doing right is so hard. Cause it's so many, and you got exes, you got potential people, you just got things that could happen. So the fact that you sitting up here, you being 100% faithful, and that person had a weak moment and failed you, that's what I consider it. You failed me because you out here doing your 1-2. I cannot forgive that because I could have did a lot of stuff that I didn't do. So I feel like you should have been on the same type time I was. So why why should I let you slide for having a weak moment when it's not like you did something like, oh, babe, I forgot to pick up your like something
or
small.
If you was to do it definitely. I feel like when the roles are switched, they make it way more deeper than we make it.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, gosh, just had sex, but you girls, y'all think about it and not.
And you a hoe for doing this.
Right, like most of the time it's not even that. It just be what it be.
I don't give a fuck about being no hoe. Your mama was a hoe.
Make it make sense.
Make it, please.
Make it make sense.
Great granny. She was busting that shit open too.
No, but so that's how I feel about it. About cheating. Cheaters are just bad, Candace.
I know. I changed my ways. That's why I'm married. But
I don't have it in me to cheat. I can't. If I want to be with you, then what's the point of being with somebody?
What if you literally don't want to be in a relationship with this person, but they literally put everything in their body and entire world to force this relationship? So you like
just gotta.
Alright, well, if you want to continue,
no, if you don't want it, you have to say it. Because ain't no point
like,
of
at least be honest
alone.
and be like, you might want this, but I don't. So don't be mad when you see me doing what I want to do because it is what it is.
Yeah, I think that's the problem in most relationships. If everybody was real about what they wanted to do and how they want to go about things, people feelings won't be hurt, and it's just like, oh, okay.
And then it's so many.
You basically warning them.
Yeah. And then there's so many girls out here that like stuff like that. So some girls would be like, I'll give you a hall pass if you give me one. Or you want to have sex with her, I do too. I don't like that. You with me and I'm with you. That's it. But it is some girls out here who like to be some. So like that. So it's like, little do you know, if you wouldn't like not discuss certain things, then you would never know that your girl might like that or your dude might like that. You never know. Y'all gotta just talk about it and see what's going on. But you're not gonna just cheat on me. And then I find out in the most horriblest way possible. That's just dead. I've never been cheated on that I like actually found out about. I really probably don't know how I would fucking react to that shit. It's just like, it's literally like
that shit. I would want to
cheating,
kill somebody. Literally, I want to fucking.
Because when you get cheated on, you start, especially as a woman, you feel like, was I not enough? What did I do wrong? Did I miss something? Like, you start doubting yourself. It's like, okay, maybe I nagged him too much, or maybe, like, you start to literally place blame on yourself. Not even knowing that it's not your fault at all. It's that person's fault. But you still, it's so hurting to you, because it's like, I won't do that to you, so why don't you do it to me? Like, was I not good enough? Did I not do this enough? Like, what did she have that I didn't have? Was she prettier than me? You think of all of that stuff, because it's literally like, what's wrong with me? And to the fact that you would sit up here and do me dirty to, have a cheap thrill. So I hope you never experience that. That's like really one of the worst feelings. Like, seriously.
It's like dying, but you're still alive.
Yes, it's literally like you could feel your heart crushing.
I literally never caught, like, just imagine them bitches that be walking in on their niggas literally fucking another bitch.
I'll be in jail.
Right.
I would probably, would I pass out?
I'll be stabbed.
Would I pass out? Because literally, I literally cannot put my mind around.
I would be stabbed and crying. Like,
literally, like, if I was to go home and see Bae, like, what the fuck? I can't even think about, like, you know how if you be like, oh, that nigga was beating her ass, you'd be like, oh, well, if I was her, I would've.
Yeah.
I can't even, I would.
You can't
like, I cannot even put.
Yeah, you can't say nothing to you actually in them shoes.
I can't even think of no shit that, like, oh, I probably should have. I really literally don't know what the fuck I would. That shit is scary to not know what you would do if a situation came up.
Crazy.
Slightly. But we ain't gonna talk about that. We just gonna
say that for another one. Last topic of the night, which will be, how do you get over a breakup? How do you, like, whether it's where you're the breakuper?
Okay, so I'm gonna start this one.
Perfect. How I break up with people are.
How I break up with people is I slowly get emotionally detached from them and make sure when I'm ready And when I'm really ready to say, okay, this not gonna work no more, I have absolutely no feelings for that person. I actually feel sorry for that person at this point.
Sorry, you still feel that way about me?
I mean, but you really deserve somebody better than. I'm pretty sure someone out there can love you the way you want to be loved. And it's just not me right now. So.
Don't clap for me, snap for me.
So we're just gonna let this go, but and the way I get over, cause I think well, I never really got my heart broken, so I guess I haven't been getting over nobody right. But I do miss people, so that's kind of like you just get up under somebody.
No, well, it depends. What? How you?
Like a cocoa.
No. Shut up. Okay.
That don't always work.
Yeah, it's how I
for the time.
That do not listen to Candace with that.
Okay, you do feel bad. I have felt bad afterwards. Like, damn.
No, when I get over a relationship or a breakup, I gotta self-evaluate with myself. I need to give myself time because most of the time, when you get in a relationship, you involve your whole being into that relationship. So when y'all break up, it's really like you lost a best friend, you lost a connect, you lost a lot of stuff in that one person. So you gotta kind of get yourself like regroup with yourself mentally, get yourself together. I like to like really pray about a lot of things, listen to a lot of. For some odd reason, I love listening to sad music when I'm sad because I'll cry it out and then I'll get over it. Yeah, and I'll cry it out and get over it. But mainly, it's just I give myself time to like see what went wrong, how it went wrong, what I could have done differently. So the next person I date won't get the bitter and broken up me. They'll get the more involved. I know what I'm doing. I'm more developed me. So that's how I get over a relationship. I just basically think of the next one because you're going to be lucky.
I'm trying to tell you.
But I don't get under one. I just think about that person. Think about my next one and get myself prepared for the next one. Not sexually, emotionally, mentally.
You just got to do it one time, though. Just one time. Don't go back. Just do it that one time and leave it at that.
I don't want to have sex with somebody like right after breaking with because it's like
you regret it.
You regret it.
That
you
shit.
feel completely bad about it, and then it's like, what if? Because I mean, let's be honest, we know what we got.
For real.
So even if you get somebody that one sample taste, it's like nigga, they gonna be crazy. You ain't even gonna be on it. You gonna want to sit at home and cry, but he gonna be wanting to be under you while you crying. It's just like, get on my face. Go there. Hurt. Yeah. Don't listen to Candace.
Yeah, I'm really probably the last
She the
person.
breaker.
You should just listen to the stories for fun. You probably shouldn't take no notes.
Put your feet
All right,
away.
none of that shit
Put your
down.
feet away.
It's terrible.
Rolly, how do you get over a breakup?
Don't ask me, cause I'm like,
I
don't know. Because I don't know. I think the best thing I can say is there's really no solution of getting over it. Like it definitely takes time, especially when you done invested everything into somebody and you just thought you did have something. Like it really does hurt. It's I don't want to cuss. It's
a fucking situation.
Yeah, it's definitely fucked up. Like, and it puts you. You definitely have to you have to build your mental back up because it just completely gets destroyed. Like, you get put in a bad position, and it's like all these negative things just come. Everything is just negative now. You're depressed. Like, so the best, you just gotta stay around positivity. Stay around people that's gonna keep you uplifted. Definitely talk about it. I feel like the more you talk about it, get it out your mind or whatever you gotta say, however you feel, get it out.
That's why I got a lot of friends because I call and tell you all it, so that's taking me telling it several different times.
I mean, but I talk to myself too. I be talking to myself like,
no, I talk to myself first.
Yeah.
But
I always do. I'm like, I need a
like, like it literally get, and then it's like the more I talk about it, by the time I get to that last person, it's like
you good, you good,
right? Like okay, that's
right now. No, because that's how it was with Amber when I was talking to you at work. Amber had called me because I had called her first, and then she had called me like, "What's up?" I'm like, I was just this nigga was just on some shit. He was just tripping, and then like she was like, okay, what was he tripping about?
Yeah,
I'm like, man, I didn't want to talk about it no more.
Now.
I done cried and everything, bitch. Leave it alone.
But I would definitely say you have to, experience a lot of things. Whether you old or young, everybody's life is very different. You're gonna have a lot of good times and bad times. Yes, that's one thing. That's about that. That's the
I need that back in the day love where you don't stop fighting for each other. You don't stop. No, we gonna work this out. Ain't no okay. Go ahead. I'm about to just hit up my next bit. No, it ain't.
Yes. Before we end this video, I'm glad you brought that up. That is a main important thing. When you're dating, you need to know the person's upbringing. How was they raised?
That's true.
How was their family life? How was their childhood? That is important, really important, because you learn a lot about somebody about how they grew up. And also, even the people that grew up with both of their parents in the household, they grow up and still could be dickheads. Yes. Or people who grow up with single parents, but not all the way.
No, because some of them be trying to pretend to be with their...
They try to... It reminds you of like Nunu from fucking ATL. Yeah. Like how she wanted, like she grew up perfect low-key, but she just craved something different. So that's kind of how them kids, like preacher kids, they grew up one way.
Your mama is a preacher?
Yes.
That's wild.
New York. From really? Yeah. See, that's the thing. You would think, she grew up in was a preacher, or he grew up with both parents in the home. That does not mean anything. It's a lot of people out here who grew up with single mothers or fathers, or even raised by their grannies, and they came out perfectly fine. They know what love is, everything. Yeah, so it's like basically strive for that 90s R&B love, because them used to be
and try to be that too.
Or like them 70s.
And don't try to be.
And don't rush it either. Let things flow.
Oh yeah, definitely take your time. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Thank y'all for being on my first video.
I'm doing that.
That was your. Okay, now we gotta do this.
We're not doing that.
Oh, you need a whatchamacallit.
So in the end, this first video was kind of long. I already know it's going to be long, but I kind of wanted to do it this way just so you can get to know me and my friends a little bit. Get to hear a couple of cool stories from us. I will definitely be uploading another video with both of them soon. Also, with Candice, you will see her a lot because I actually got a segment called Candy Making Mondays, where I want her to make stuff and do hair, try different things. So if y'all got anything that y'all want us to review or try, or like a myth that you want to see if she could do, anything like that, comment it or DM me on Instagram or something, let me know. Either way, we'll try it. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms. My Instagram is DE_Boogie. That's with 2 E's at the end, and Twitter and Snapchat is dboogie, 2 E's with no underscores. Try that.
Remarkable _Day. That's DAE. I think that's all I got.
Did you come Candice, aka Coco, aka Candy Too Sweet. Now that's the Instagram one, Candy Too Sweet. Underscore too. It's like CCAANN type shit. So
that's right, yours now.
You're gonna have to put that shit at the bottom of the screen.
Yes, for sure. And you would definitely see me again. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend and tell a friend. And I think that's it. So what should my
if you're single,
hit her up. Matter of fact, I got a video. I need 3 guys that watch this that think that Sade is cute.
Oh
Let me know because I would love to do a blind date series. We're gonna be hooking my boo up, but
Sade,
don't be
you
on no
gonna
games.
She aggravated.
For real, if you're single and you like Sade, let me know. You're not camera shy because I would love to have you.
And we don't need them old niggas that she done already had.
Yeah, you gotta
I
be
know
there.
y'all watching.
Oh yeah,
We
you know
need
y'all
that new.
No pay. What's your age range?
No, the niggas still be immature. I know.
If you're 30 and 24 to 30,
Beautiful.
let me know.
Oh.
She's 23. So
Yeah.
as long as that's not a problem that she's 23, let me know because I would love to pick you up at my beach. But you obviously you heard what you want. So if you're not on that type of time,
And you gotta have good credit, cause we don't fuck with them niggas with that bad credit over here.
Dre niggas don't be having credit; they just got money.
Oh, well, that's good too. You can turn that into credit.
Either way, thank y'all for joining. Please come back again for the next one. It was fun, but I gotta run. Peace. Candace, go do your love.
Peace out, y'all.
Stop.
Oh.
We gotta watch this.